Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX setups for today. So the big up, big down volatility does continue. We are below the moving averages on the 8 hour now. You can see we're getting a crossover, and it does look like we've got a bit of a range bar test. Now, I'm going to use this range bar that was formed, and it's basically formed in the US session, but I'm going to use that as our upper and lower levels. Just a bit of experience. Now, pay very close attention to this diversions here. When you see diversions like this, I'm not really keen on jumping in on a short. Although the short setup is brewing quite nicely here, I'm really not keen to jump in on it when you see diversions like this. You can see price is low, lower low, the oscillator's low, higher low. And if you look left, the area that we bounced off, very strong support there. So bottom of range, this could be top of range, or top of range is higher up in at 18,642. But this divergence is a very, very, very clear warning sign that you should not be looking for shorts. Now, looking at the 3 hour, this week has been big up, big down, and then we've got another big up now. Crossover the moving averages, you can see we're a bit shaky at the moment. That's to be expected. We're after hours at the moment. Are below the moving averages. So, this setup is saying short. The 8 hour setup is saying be careful. And you kind of see the double bottom on the oscillator, so not quite the same clear diversion setup as we've got on the 8 hour. Now, looking at the hour, and have a look at what happened yesterday. Big down, big up. What does that tell you on the daily? It tells you big daily pin bar. There's all red body, big long tail. Buyers came in here. So everything that I'm seeing at the moment is just warning bells are going off in my head saying do not try and chase this to the downside. You are going to get burnt, but be patient to wait for structure for your long setup. And if you pay very close attention by getting up, so that should be there. So getting up above, it wasn't quite the high of yesterday, it's a swing high of yesterday at 18,369. So price getting above that, coming back to test it, you're going to start getting moving averages crossovers on the hour, and it's going to start forming a big cup and handle, and there's going to be a little bit of structure for you moving forward. So that's kind of the setup that I would be waiting for. Don't really want to get involved in this. You can see in amongst moving averages. So when we like this, there's no structure. It's not something I want to chase. So yeah, that's pretty much the only trade I'll be looking at today. I need a break of 18,370. I need a pullback to come and retest it, and then I would look at opportunities to buy. You need to be in the morning sessions, in other words, in the European session. Don't try and chase this in the afternoon going into the weekend. It's probably a safer bet not to leave something over the weekend at the moment, just with the volatility I'm seeing on the US markets as well at the moment. So yeah, nothing brewing at the moment. Watch out for that divergence. You don't really want to be chasing short. You could still possibly pop down. Do we have gaps? We've got one. Now we've got one little gap down here at 18,185. Once this upside close, thing there. Oh, there's another one here at 18,139. So yeah, it is still possible to come all the way down here, but I don't think you're going to be breaking below the lows of yesterday. I think that's really much bottom of range. And so I'm sit on hands until we break this level to the upside. Then I'd be looking at longs. If we do pop down to the bottom of range at 18,100 here, 18,095, 18,100, then if we see this kind of setup, which is a double bottom setup, I might be tempted to jump in with a small position because your risk is pretty low. That's like a 60-point risk. But yeah, I think just with that divergence on the 8th hour, I think I'd rather pay close attention for the long setup and wait and be patient for it to happen. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Cheers for now.